So this is our brand new product, the URSA Undies. We developed this with the costume department to basically create a unique unisex garment which can be worn basically under costumes and really useful in situations where you've got lots of costume changes during the day and you can just have one garment that just covers you for all sorts of mic placements. So transmitters have just so many options on this garment, so we're going to run through some of those. The garment itself is made from a really soft, light material. It's much lighter, much stretchier. It doesn't press in the body as much as our range of URSA shorties were designed to do. To compare these two products side by side, you can see here the difference between our shorties on the left and our undies on the right. Our undies are much more like wearing a pair of underpants or boxer shorts. We've tried to make it as small as possible so it doesn't ride up the waist too much high up here or ride down the leg too much. So basically the top line here is just above, or just, the trouser line is basically going to help hide this line here. So it's much easier to hide undergarments as well. On the top here, we've got a waistband which goes all the way around the top. The fabric's folded over onto itself, creates this unique loop. We're calling it the infinity loop at the top. And here, there's an access point. You can see that, a little slit here. We've also got another slit on the other side just here. 2 access points into the loop. And I get a transmitter. So that can go in here like that. And it can sit neatly in the small of the back, hidden under the line of the trousers. It's a really nice, comfortable place. Allows for lots of freedom of movement, and usually that's a very good place to hide a transmitter. But if you want, you can push it all the way around and just kind of jiggle it along. It's quite a tight little pouch, so it doesn't move once you've kind of settled it. So you can put it on the side, or I can get it all the way to the front as well, which is also a really discreet, comfortable spot to hide a transmitter. Having the transmitter on its side rather than vertically at the front allows the wearer to move more freely because there's no chance of the antenna or mic plug digging into the body when lifting a leg or sitting down. So yeah, loads of options for hiding transmitters on this loop. You can loop up the cable inside this, or run the cable out the other side. In addition to the waist, it's also possible to rig it in multiple positions around the thigh. So each thigh has got a pouch similar to the waist, which is a folded over piece of fabric with a nice long pouch from all the way to the back to the front, which means I can get a transmitter around the front of the leg like that, all the way around here, or to flip it and turn it sideways here so it can sit quite comfortably under the bum like that. Or it can be rigged to the outside of the thigh. A small lamp in this position could look like an item in a character's pocket. And this can be useful on shoots when you have to move the pack quickly from shot to shot. And then basically also you can run the mic cable in through this little access hole we've created here. So this is a little hole, you can pre-rig the cable to go through there. So you get the mic plug in, screw it into the transmitter, and that all sort of is a really great way of sort of pre-rigging a mic in place. Also, we've got these pouches on the inner leg. On both inner legs, there are pouches which have poppers holding them together. So these can be really helpful as an alternative thigh rig. I get a Lectro, push it in like that. So that lets the transmitter sort of sit inside the inner leg like that. The aerial can face down, and there's also little holes on the top on either corner which allow you to run a cable in as well. So lots of options for running cables and having aerial positions here. So that's nice and neatly in place, a very snug fit for a transmitter, and it's definitely not going anywhere. It's possible to wear this garment, like as it's unisex, you can flip it over. So you can wear this the other way around, like this. The slits are now here and here, and the leg pouch is now closer to the front of the inner thigh, which is a great position for the transmitter if the artist is sitting down. So lots of different ways this can be worn. It's available in 3 sizes, small, medium and large, and 2 colours, black and beige. I hope this has been useful. Do let us know what you think.